Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. We're looking at your finances, money, what's going on. Let's see what is happening in your life. And let's drop 3 cards here. Pile 1, 2, and let's go for 3. So leave them up for a couple secs and we'll get started shortly. Hello, welcome pile number 1. Thank you so much for joining. We're looking at radiate. Let your light shine through. Hopefully you can see that clearly. And put that over here. Let's take a look at your finances and see what's going on in your life. So we're going to take a look at your tarots and also my beautiful little handy abundance cards. So let's see. All right. So your road ahead. Let's see what else comes up. All right, pile number 1, sorry. I feel like there is that road that you have to take in order to be able to see the money come through, okay? So some of you might have already been taking that road and now you're kind of seeing things a little bit more clear, but I feel like a lot of you are still kind of wondering which direction to take. It's kind of like it's just not coming clear enough. You also feel like that maybe the information, seeing the Daughter of Pentacles here, that the information, it might be something kind of new to you. Maybe your job is really new to you as well, and you're seeing that maybe things are just not, going exactly to plan yet. Maybe you're hoping that they would acknowledge you in a sense that you would be getting more money come through this job, or maybe you took on this job because you needed it really, really bad, and now it's time to kind of look elsewhere or look for something else. I feel like you've got 2 directions here. Okay, we've got the Chariot that's kind of moving ahead really, really fast. Also, it gives the importance of also the Pentacle as finances. And we also have here the 2 of Wands, which is a creative direction. Some of you might be even looking to become more creative and be able to kind of let go of the mundane and then put yourself out there so you can create like financial goals and stability that way. So let's see what else comes up here. All right. So I feel like there's that attraction for changes. There's the attraction of being able to provide. Some of you might even be with somebody right now and it feels like you guys are not meshing regarding your finances. Maybe one makes more than the other, or you feel like you could be making more together. But I feel like also the impression that I show here is that it does come a lot about one is very mindful of the money and the other one is very heartful. So one might be spending a lot, the other one might be wanting to save a lot of money, and therefore I feel like that there's a struggle in between which direction to take. All right, do you take the road of buying some lavish stuff on Amazon, or do you save your money in for a rainy day just in case something kind of falls apart? So I feel like that's kind of a connection there. I don't feel like that there's any struggles really in any relationship itself, but I feel like that there is that chance of being too many people or too many cooks in the kitchen kind of thing. Also kind of telling you about your life and how to work things. Maybe it's best off to get a financial advisor than versus other people telling you what to do, because I feel like sometimes it can get overwhelming, and especially if you're at that stage that right now you're kind of moving towards changing something in your life in order to be able to gain some money, and then therefore having a lot of people tell you what to do is just maybe not a good idea. You need to figure it out on your own. So we've got the 7 of Pentacles, the Star, and the Father of Pentacles. So what better than this? I mean, you've got the wishing of whatever you want come through. And I feel like for a lot of you, it might also be the way that you see things right now in progression. So something has to give, all right, in order for you to be financially there. And with whichever road you take, either road is going to be actually good for you. So plan ahead what you want to do. I feel like that you have to put a lot of effort and emotion into this, okay? So I feel like that you're the emotional person versus the one that kind of uses their head. So that also gives me the side that you are also very creative, and that you're also wanting to do things that you feel comfortable and you love doing. Some of you are already in that position that you really, really love what you do, especially in career, but you're also kind of seeing the struggles. But I feel like eventually this road ahead is just going to be kind of moving so swiftly for you. It's like you have the power of changing everything. You have the power of being resourceful in order to make money somehow, somewhere, somehow down the line, whatever it is, you're going to be able to make it happen. If you're one of those creative people that are right now struggling a little bit, this is going to actually bring you in to the money. All right. So whether you're doing videos, or whether you're doing, art, or you're doing whatever, this is the time where this is going to be shifting for you and moving into that money situation. You're going to be able to kind of finally see your true income come through. All right. So let's see what else we've got going on here. Okay, so some of you also might be indicative of being still in that traditional mindset of money. You get money by working hard, and therefore you're also going to be seeing that and feeling it. Okay, so you're going to be working very much more overtime, whatever it is, to get those extra hours in order to be able to be financially more stable. Now, this also comes with a price, because that means that you're also not seeing always the bigger picture. All right, so you can see that with the Four of Cups here, that's sometimes you can wander around but not really pick something that you really, really want to do. So again, you gotta have to look back into your emotions and see where you're at and how this is going to transpire for you, so that you can actually make money without being as hard. So I feel like that this also has been something that has been placed into your life many, many times before, from your parents or grandparents, whatever it is, and they instilled that, oh, well, you have to work really hard, and therefore that's why you're working so hard, right? Because without it, who are you? So let's see what else we've got going on. All right, so with that being said, working hard also can come with manifestation, and being able to actually truly manifest what you want is actually something that you were not aware of, or maybe you are aware of, but you haven't been actually doing. And I feel like now that you're breaking those patterns, and that you're able to actually communicate with other people and know more about the subject and how to make it work, I feel like that this is the time for you to actually move forward and start your divine guidance, and put yourself out there so that you can actually create what you want. So I feel like that this is a pile number one, a creative place for you, a creative situation for you. And if you're not creative at all and you're like, I don't know what you're talking about, I feel like for you it might be also, like I said, that hard work and that energy of moving into a direction. So there's kind of two beings, maybe even inside of you. One's this way and that's that way, and now you're kind of trying to find that in between, so that you can make everything work. Especially, I feel like a lot of you are going to be seeing that income moving forward once you kind of get the hang of things as well. So maybe you're in transitional too, right? You're in transitional space based on where you're at with a career. So I feel like that there's so much improvement that is coming your way, and so much more. Let's see what else we've got on our little abundance cards. Let's see. Oh, all right, let's see what it says. All right, we've got $1,000 coming. Yay. Okay, we've got the 666. I'm just trying to pick up the one that fell on the floor here, because it might be important. All right. Yay. All right. So for all of you guys that want the creative side of things, I am capable of creating wealth. All right. So don't despair, because it's there for you. We've got unblocking of the flow of money in your life. See what we were talking about here, about kind of making that work and coming about. I feel like that is very important for you right now, pile number one. And also you're going to be paying your bills. This is that, that intellect kind of thing, that the head space, all right, working hard, being able to pay your bills, and you will be able to pay your bills. So I feel like that is this is all kind of meshing together, because obviously this is the most important part. Who's getting $1,000 coming your way? So if that's you, all right, pal number one, make sure to note that below. I mean, don't say exactly, oh, I got, but you know what? Just say, I hear you, sister, and then that should be fine. But anyways, so I'll end it with that. Thank you so much for joining. Hopefully this made sense to you. And if you do, like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Hasta luego. Hello, pile number two. Thank you so much for watching. We've got your card here. You chose light without the dark. We never see the stars. Isn't that pretty? I love it. All right, let's see what else comes up in your finances, and let's see how that actually works into your reading. There's always a thing, about it. There's always that thing. All right. And I'm actually feeling this one. All right. Okay, so a lot of swords here. So I feel like there's a lot of current situation that you need to deal with, pile number two. Maybe the fact that we've got the Justice and also seeing the Seven of Swords here in reverse, that something finally is getting opened up. Maybe you were dealing with some legalities and now you're finally seeing it clearly. Even that person that for some of you might be a person or a situation that was actually hanging over you for quite some time, and it was like kind of putting a lot of negative vibes on you. And I feel like this has to also do with, some kind of finance, all right, legalities, finances, whatever it is. This is the time where you're signing off for something, maybe even you're finally changing directions in some career paths, or even I see some of you might even be kind of shifting your energy from owning a business to maybe possibly doing something completely different, or even closing the doors because it just wasn't working out. But you know what? There's always a good thing happening after that, okay? Because not everything, even if it's something that's kind of like, it's happening to you at this time, things will very much change. So we're seeing the Two of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups in reverse. So the first thing that I've seen here with the Seven of Cups is like having a lot of choices right now, where to move money, how to spend money, how to put that money into play. I feel like that is irrelevant for you right now, because I feel like that right now your passion and true situation is to balance those books, balance the idea of what you have in hand right now. This is all about the now, okay? You're not looking into the future. You're kind of looking at what your pockets have at this moment, okay? And you're kind of making sure that whatever you have, you feel that it is 100% yours, that you've earned it, whatever, even if you've gotten it from I don't know, gambling or whatever it is, but it's yours. You know what I'm saying? So it's not coming from anybody else. You're the one that has that. You're the one that earned it, kind of thing. So let's see what else. I know this reading is it's different. Okay, so let's see what else comes up here. So we've got the Ace of Cups. You know what? With that being said, you know how I was saying that you need to balance things out, that everything feels like it's yours, whatever, however that money is coming in, it's all yours, or it feels like it's that you earned it. This is exactly the opposite for me right now, is that I also see that somebody else, it might be even putting a wrench on what you have right now to gain. So it's like somebody put a stop to it, okay? And then you're like, okay, this is not happening to me right now. So maybe some of you have lost your job, or some of you are in transition with another job, but I feel like something was stopped. I feel like something kind of did not move on. And now, therefore, you're trying to change things around. I feel like the Ace of Cups, it's a perfect side for you to kind of move into that new direction, financially and also emotionally, to find something bigger and better. So maybe that is relatable to that justice as well. Maybe finishing up or balancing the books so that you can finish up and kind of move along to something else. I feel like some of you are also changing places, changing where you're living right now. It might be also a lot of money involved. And I also feel like if you've been in a predicament maybe with some expenditures on your house, something that's broken, or something that I feel like maybe even like some flooding or something like that. And if it's you, I feel like that this is all going to be coming to an end, and you're going to be seeing the end of it. Maybe even having an adjuster, somebody coming in to kind of look at it and kind of finalize something, even though it might just not be your favorite person in the world. But I feel like everything's going to be fine. So we're seeing a lot of movement here, very fast paced, very changing energy here, especially with the Eight of Wands and also with the Mother of Wands, protecting what you already have, as well as but seeing that rapid movement of something else coming your way. And if it's not coming your way, it surely is going to be like going right in the middle of whatever you're doing, and it's going to stop you in your tracks. I mean, that's a good thing though, because I feel like that you needed that. You need to be able to change the aspect, the way that you're doing things in order for things to come new into your life. It's kind of like a new set of things, a new set of emotions, opportunities, so that you can actually finally financially grow and be feeling free. So yeah, see, like the Devil, we were like kind of looking at things, feeling free, and you've got the World. So there's like all these imminent changes coming about so that you can actually finally feel that you're kind of getting somewhere. It's like a weight has been lifted off of you. You've been able to kind of go into a new direction. So I feel like that this is all kind of relating to that Justice card. And I keep on coming back to that because it is very important that something that needed to happen has happened, so that you are able to realize that things are going to be shifting and actually moving into a positive place for you, and especially financially, and especially, you know, looking forward into your life. All right, so we've got the give and take, okay, card of the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like right now you kind of are slowing down, seeing what the outcome is before. You don't trust me, do you? No, I'm kidding. But I feel like that right now it's kind of like you're still seeing it one-sided. It needs to be changing so that you can see it both sides, okay? So having a little bit of rest with the Four of Swords to kind of think things through and be able to kind of go into a clear direction. I feel like that this is going to be really, really, really decent for you. Let's see what else we've got with the money cards, and seeing what else I can tell you. Definitely. Let's see what is coming. All right. Okay. 4 for 4, on the cusp of plenty of opportunities. What have I been saying the whole time? Oh my gosh, I feel like you know. All right. My bills are paid. Awesome. $500 coming your way. So that's awesome. And it's not the right time to move ahead. Why not? Let's see. All right. What is impeding you? Because maybe you're losing focus and opportunities ahead. So I feel like that once you actually gain that focus back, and remember how we were talking about resting and then seeing that that focus can be shifted, this is where exactly the opportunities will be coming ahead for you. So it's not like you don't have, it's not the right time to move ahead. It's not the right time if you lose focus. So don't lose your focus, because the opportunity is ahead. And whoever does get the 500 coming your way, okay, hopefully it is you, pile number 2. Hopefully you are getting, each and every one of you, $500 coming your way. And I'm hoping that you will kind of give me a kind of thumbs up notification if you do. And yeah, so very happy for you. So thank you so much for joining. Hopefully you like this. Hopefully, you know, like, subscribe, do your thing, and we'll see you next time. Hasta luego. Hello, welcome, pile number 3. Thank you so much for joining. We've got your card that you chose. Trust, the light in you cannot be dimmed. How awesome is that? I feel like if you trust yourself to do the right things, you know, money is just going to kind of flow, and it's going to come to you regardless, no matter what. So let's take a look at your tarots and see what else we've got going on. All right. What does pile number 3 need to know about their current finance? About their money situation? Let's see what we've got. All right. Since they're not voicing out, I feel like I'm going to go with my energy and kind of throw some pizzazz in there. There we go. All right. So we got the Strength, the Temperance, and the 5 of Cups. So pile number 3, I feel like that you're currently in whatever situation it is. It's kind of been a struggle for you, but I feel like that you're very resilient. Okay, you're kind of moving into a new era. There's that balancing situation, and also like that stress is kind of coming out of that. You're kind of coming out of the stress situation. Okay, maybe you've had a lot of stress right now lately in trying to actually, you know, maybe you're just not getting to that point that you're seeing the end of the month, having enough money in your pocket that you can say, okay, now I have enough to put this aside. I feel like that there's still kind of a little bit of a struggle, but I feel like that you're right now, you're kind of moving into the right direction and being able to kind of balance as much as you can. And you are a very strong individual that can do absolutely a lot of good things. So let's see what else we've got going on. All right, so there's a lot of major arcanas here, because I feel like that there's also that mindset, that opportunity, that this is not just an everyday kind of thing. This is part of your life, and being able to kind of see things in a different way. There's a lot of communication coming your way. There's a lot of pinpointers on what to do next. So it's like you're not alone in any situation, and things are going to be turning around. You just have to believe that everything is going to be coming your way. The Hangman, I feel like it's letting go of the situation, letting go, being able to kind of open your heart, open your mind to new adventures and new opportunities that are laying ahead of you without being able to actually see them. So I feel like the Judgment is going to be very important to you, pile number 3, because this is where you're going to be seeing that energy and that part of you that is going to be coming in to play once you actually listen to the powers at being, and how they're going to be guiding you to be able to create a lot more abundance for yourself. So if you were thinking about changing something, I feel like that right now it's just not the time though. Like I said, listen to your guides, listen to what has to be said. Okay, there's that new direction of guidance with the wheel, kind of turning things around. But I don't think that is just moving things or ending things and whatever. I feel like that if you don't end things, positive things are going to come your way, because you're going to see that holding on and sticking on to like with something is going to actually create more financial stability for yourself. So let's see what else comes up here. Okay, so again, we're seeing that maybe the possibility of not seeing exactly things come to light right now. It's kind of but I feel like that this is coming. It's coming. It's coming. That's what I feel like, that your energy keeps on saying it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. And I feel like with that you're actually wishing a lot, that it will manifest for you very, very quickly, which is good. We're seeing here with the Son of Cups that you actually emotionally are prepared to do some changes in the way that you're seeing or even manifesting things, and being able to actually see that direction come through. So maybe some of you are actually thinking about changing careers right now, but I kind of feel like stick with things that you know right now, because I feel like it's going to be coming. And for some of you that have been kind of doing some creative stuff and you haven't seen that money come in, I feel like stick with it. I just keep on seeing that, stick with it, because things are going to be changing. It's like holding on to something right now with Mother of Wands, being able to kind of like, I love this Mother of Wands, because I was going to say representing, you know, how she's kind of taking care of her aches and being able to kind of give them warmth and love. And I feel like that's exactly what you are manifesting at this time as well, is being providing for your family And if you don't have a family, you're providing for yourself very generously as much as you can. But I feel like also with the Three of Pentacles, that things are going to be shifting. Also with the way that work is coming your way and the people that you work with. It's going to be more united. People are going to agree with you instead of disagreeing with whatever you're saying or doing. I feel like there's going to be more camaraderie coming your way, and that's also going to be helping you being able to kind of stand out, and people will see you as more of a I don't know, like a manager, or maybe even more than they did before. So that will come up with also additional money for you if they see how valuable you are as an employee or employer. Also, we have here the Nine of Wands. This is to me, you know, walking that high road to the top. You're finally getting to that point that you're actually moving ahead, right? You're going to kind of moving every step ahead until you see that actually light at the end. So it's kind of like step by step, you're going to get to where you want it to be. Step by step, you're going to get everything that you want. It's just a matter of time as well for you. All right, let's see what else comes up here. All right. Okay. So the Justice card came out for pile number 2, which had a different direction than you, pile number 3, because I feel like that there's also the Justice card here. I feel like that this is taking that step into a new direction. It's funny because I'm talking here, don't do anything, and then I hear I'm saying take a step into a new direction. I feel like this is taking a step into a new direction of how you actually proceed with your finances. So maybe even putting some money aside, or even doing some investment on your end would be a very, very good idea at this point. I feel like right now, this is the time where people actually need to throw in a little bit more into their whatever retirement, whatever it is, and that in order to feel that freedom when you're older. So if you're in your 20s, I feel like that this is the time for you to start saving some money, putting some things aside, and that's where I feel like this Justice card is also stemming from. With the Father of Swords, is like some things have to change in order to be able to feel that you're saving and that you're doing everything in your power so that you have some money along for any whatever, even emergencies, right? What if you know, like, I don't know, like the microwave, no, okay, microwaves are cheap, but maybe your fridge breaks down, or whatever, your car breaks down, whatever it is, maybe that's what is happening. I'm going to be pulling out 3 more cards here. I'm just making a mess over here, but so this is all has to do with also emotionally. How emotionally are you ready to actually take those actions, and how emotionally are you in order to be able to put some money? Not everybody can put some money aside, so that's where it's saying, you know, choose your options wisely, and how much money you're able to put aside will be very important for you. Whether it's 20 bucks, 100 bucks, whatever it is, I feel like that this is part of your journey and how to make that work for yourself in order to, I don't know, fulfill whatever you need to do. I always have enough money. See, even though I was kind of saying right now, like, maybe that's, I feel like that you do have. So what's this Yes card about? All right, let's see. New ways to make enough money. So I feel like, yes, you do know how to make new ways to make enough money. You also have 222, correct path to achieve financial security. So I feel like these numbers here are very legit for you. Pile number 3, make sure that whenever you see them, you kind of like, you know, nod your head and make sure that whatever you were kind of thinking right now, especially in your money situation, that you always have enough money ahead. Okay, so don't go into the negative aspect. You know, see these as always positive numbers that are coming to you to guide you and tell you exactly what you need to know. So there you have it. Hopefully this made sense to you. Thank you so much for joining. You know, like, subscribe, do your thing, and we'll see you next time. Hasta luego.